Welcome to Stay Strong Stories, your destination for emotionally powerful and inspiring content that helps you navigate life's toughest challenges with strength and clarity. Today, we're uncovering the shocking truth behind future faking, a subtle yet devastating manipulation tactic as explained by Dr. Jacobo Abadi, a renowned psychologist from Los Angeles. Have you ever been swept away by promises of an amazing future with someone, only to realize later that those dreams were just empty words? That behavior, known as future faking, is more than just disappointing. It's a calculated form of manipulation, often tied to narcissistic tendencies, says Dr. Abadi. Dr. Abadi recently shared this troubling behavior in a YouTube video, explaining that future faking is not just wishful thinking or hopeful conversations about the future. Instead, it's a deliberate tactic used to control or exploit someone by making promises the manipulator never intends to keep. Future faking is all about making enticing promises designed to keep someone invested in a relationship. But the goal? It's not love or commitment. It's about gaining adoration, status, or control. Dr. Abadi puts it bluntly, future faking isn't about dreaming together. It's about manipulation. It's saying, if you stick around or do what I want, this promise will come true. The difference between genuine future planning and future faking is intent. While sincere plans are based on real effort, future fakers have no intention of following through. Their promises, they're bait, carefully crafted to keep their partner hooked. This manipulation takes many forms, big or small. For example, a narcissistic partner might say, next year, we'll move to a bigger house, but only if you stop spending money on yourself. Sounds familiar? It's heartbreaking. And the worst form of future faking, Dr. Abadi explains, is the promise of growing old together. While this sounds romantic, for many in narcissistic marriages, it's a devastating betrayal. This idea of growing old together, Dr. Abadi warns, can turn into a nightmare. Often, one partner ends up as a caregiver, while the narcissistic individual stays indifferent, ungrateful, or worse, even outright selfish. Dr. Abadi points out that many people in long-term relationships with narcissists suffer in silence for decades. He's worked with individuals who've endured these toxic relationships for 40, 50, even 60 years. Why? Until recently, society didn't talk about narcissism the way we do now. People, especially those in their 40s and older, often lack the words or tools to recognize and address these toxic dynamics. The long-term effects? Heartbreaking. One of the most alarming aspects of future faking is what happens as partners age. Dr. Abadi explains, narcissistic individuals rarely step up to care for their partners when health issues arise. Your illness will be their inconvenience, he says. Instead of receiving support, you may face neglect or even resentment. Worse, if the narcissist becomes ill first, the burden of care will still fall on you, creating an exhausting, one-sided dynamic. So, how do you protect yourself? Awareness is the first step. Key signs to watch for include empty promises, where they make grand commitments but never follow through. Conditional promises, where their commitments come with strings attached, requiring you to sacrifice your time, money, or well-being. And repeated patterns, where they dangle future plans over and over without any genuine effort. If you recognize these patterns in your relationship, it's time to take a step back. Set boundaries, seek support, and ask yourself, is this relationship truly serving your well-being? Future faking may seem harmless at first, but its long-term effects can be deeply damaging. Understanding this manipulation tactic and its ties to narcissistic behavior can help you break free from the cycle of false promises and unmet expectations. And remember, you deserve better. As Dr. Abadi reminds us, you deserve a relationship built on honesty, mutual care, and respect, not empty promises. Thank you for tuning in to Stay Strong Stories. If this message resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories that inspire and empower. Together, we'll navigate life's toughest moments and come out stronger than ever.